All right, everybody, grab yourself a Cardo using the link in the description. But let's jump into this video. This is from Mr. V-Rod. It's about a minute to start, so we're going to watch it and kind of see. Ooh, there's... Ooh, the bike is staying upright. So, remember when I talk about balance of the bike? Bike wants to stay upright when it's riding. It just kept going. Nice Crocs. Young kid. I love Crocs, but young kid. Probably not very good. Great lifting. Side stand is down. Ooh, this guy must be a rider. Nice sandals. Good help. Don't touch the exhaust.
Thank you.
No problem, dude.
Don't get hit.
Your bike looks like it's all in one shape, man. Or all in one piece.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, man. That fucking sucks. I heard you rev really high. I didn't know what happened. You good, though?
I'm good, thank you.
Very good. I like that. I like that. All right, so we're going to go over that. He had a rock form. That's pretty cool. I like rock form. All right, so let's take a look at this. We're riding through California. We're lane splitting. It is legal there or not. It's not illegal. Like, I don't know. California, get your... whatever. We're lane splitting. So here's what we talk about all the time, okay? So we have big open spot, an open spot. This is kind of like that Frogger thing where somebody could easily do that when they're having some fun. Okay, that happens quite a bit, some dum-dums, but we're lane filtering. We're doing pretty good. We're lane splitting. So one thing that you got to watch out for, let's go ahead and go back just a little bit so you can see that. So big open spaces, but here's the thing, open space, open space. There's no car here, so they're not going to go across. There's no car here, they're not going to go across. So this is pretty good open space. It's not really a relevant threat. And right now what we're doing is planning our ride. Okay, we're positioning for safety as best we can, lane filtering, but we're locating hazardous situations. This is one, but we're also, put that back on the board. We're also assessing any relevant threats and navigating active ones. So right now we're doing fine. We're orange stage, prepped and ready. We're making sure we know what we're doing. Now right here, this Nissan, this white Nissan, they could come over. You see how there's an opportunity. So with this, he's covering the brakes very good. He's moving over. He's doing like really good. This is just really unfortunate, but we're going to learn from it. So we're coming up to here. We have another situation where this person can come out, this person come out, this looks like they can come out. So we have all these opportunities to collide, you know, we got to watch out for that. So what we need to be doing is going at a slow rate of speed. And the moment, like I'm seriously, the moment we see those tires go over or we see any adjustment from them just going perfectly straight, we need to swerve. We need to take that gap. We need to take this little spot right here. So if this car right here went this way, as soon as we see that, we need to go this way. And we need to take that spot. We need to go over and keep ourselves safe. And that's part of positioning for safety, is that we're going to keep ourselves safe there. But not much we could do here. This is a terrible situation. Can't swerve left, can't swerve right that much. And this is the moment that person swerves. He tries to do something, but why are we rev bombing? You see what I mean? Did the rev bomb help? We're still in the same spot. We swerved a little bit, but we rev bombed at the same time. What's the wasted movement here? Okay, he is a smart rider. He's covering the brakes, but what happened, we don't know. We don't know if it was a brown state situation. You know, we practice quite a bit of rev bombing so that in an emergency, our brain says rev bomb. That's why I don't like practicing bad habits and practicing bad or bad things like that. It's called a training scar. You're creating a scar. It's not good. You want to create good training habits to where you don't practice the bad habits and therefore you don't get better at the bad habits. Whatever you practice is what you get better at. You want to practice being an asshole, you're going to get better at it. You want to practice being good, even though you want to be an asshole, you're going to get better at being good, and being an asshole is even less and less and less in your repertoire. It's not a skill you're going to have, or it's going to be very used in emergencies. But here, maybe we were practicing rev bombs all the time to grab people's attention. And then this one time somebody swerved and actually hit you, the rev bomb didn't help. So what we should be practicing is, yeah, being like that scared little dog that doesn't want to be touched by another person. That's my dog. And so what they do is they run away real quick, but then stay a good distance. You get closer, they run away a little bit, stay a good distance. Is practice your swerves. Just move. Oh, nothing happened? Okay, not a big deal. Get back into my spot. If somebody comes over, move. Nothing happened? Okay, get back into my spot. Somebody's moving over. I move and they almost hit me. Oh, thankfully I got back into my spot. But when it comes to like, hey, somebody's coming to my spot, rev bomb. Hey, they need to come in my lane. Great. Practicing that. Somebody coming in my lane, rev bomb. Hey, great, nothing happened. Somebody coming in my lane, rev bomb, boom, they hit me. How did it happen? Why did I get hit? Because it used to work. Do something that actually works, and rev bombing doesn't. See what I mean? So practice, practice, practice. Make sure that you guys are staying safe. Now, in this situation, what I'd be doing is rescuing this guy. So that guy that picked up the bike, double check, make sure everything. It comes with a rescue card. Okay. Also, it comes with a patch on the front. You can take the patch off if you want and put it somewhere else. Rescue card, so you know what to do. Ensure your own safety. Check everything. Seems to be walking wounded, not that big of a deal, but just in case, you want to make sure that they're safe. So grab a rescue pack, grab a Smart Rider drill booklet, all those different things.
Yeah.
And it comes with
All right, man.
a rescue booklet so you can actually know what to do. Great artwork, nice little comic. But with that said, hope you guys ride safe.
Yeah.
And let's take a look at the daily rider tip.
What is the best way to avoid road hazards while riding? Let me go ahead and grab Liam a glove holder. How to avoid road hazards? We talk about that all the time. Planning a ride is very, very important. Not just because, you know, it's a very fun and easy acronym or mnemonic or whatever you want to call it. It's gonna protect you. So P on plan is position for safety. How to position for safety? You are constantly looking for a good line of sight. So you don't want to be right behind a vehicle. You want to be off to the sides, or have a good space cushion so your line of sight's good. And that's the other thing. A good space cushion to the front. If you can have them to the sides, great. If you can have it behind you, great. Okay. Then also have at least one escape path or escape route. You want to have an option to get away, to have a swerve option, to do this or do that, whatever it is, just in case emergency braking or even emergency acceleration is not going to solve your problem. You might have to just dodge the object versus trying to get yourself out of that situation. So plan your ride, that's the P. Locate hazardous situations. So when it comes to just kind of like anything on the road, okay? We're really talking about like road surface hazards and any roadway users and all that stuff, but we typically find them in certain kinds of situations. We typically find roadway users or other vehicles, other people, other things that will get into the way that are supposed to be on the road. We typically run into them in intersections, in corners. It's a typical thing. Maybe on the on and off ramp on an interstate or highway, maybe a merge issue in a 2-lane road, but there's patterns involved there. But for the main stuff, we'll just stick to the main stuff here, is intersections and corners. So if we're coming up to an intersection, we're locating a hazardous situation, we should go into orange stage. And that's the other thing, the MTC awareness stages. Go into orange stage, cover those brakes, position for safety again, because the situation changed now. It's not a normal situation now. It's locating a hazardous situation. This is a hazardous situation. So readjust your position for safety. Keep looking now for a new escape route. Look for another position that's going to give you good line of sight. Look for another position that's going to give you space cushion. And if you're already in that position, great. That's great. Cover the brakes. Get ready to actually swerve. And then the part that you really have to start thinking about is assessing. So PLA, assessing relevant threats. Okay, there's gonna be a bunch of vehicles parked on the side. Nobody's in them. Those aren't threats. They're not relevant. The relevant threat is somebody turning in front of you. The relevant threat is a pedestrian walking across the street when they're not supposed to. The relevant threat is when somebody's gonna merge into you because they don't want to do a left or right turn. They want to go straight and you're in the middle lane. So you're constantly now scanning things to your left, right, forward, maybe checking your mirrors behind you. You have an escape path over here. You have a good space cushion. Okay, we're still coming towards the intersection. We're going through the intersection. Nothing happened. And now we're back into yellow stage and you're still kind of assessing, but it's like, okay, the hazardous situation's over. I'm in yellow stage. There's another intersection coming up. Let's go ahead and repeat the process, repeat the process, repeat the process, constantly positioning, constantly locating, constantly assessing. If there is something that is out there that is going to get you, like a left turner, or you're going too fast for the corner, you have to navigate active threats. Okay, gravity can be an active threat. Going too fast could be an active threat. You could be an active threat to yourself, but we're going to go and stick with the roadway users here. The car's turning left in front of you, boom, active threat. You have to navigate that. You need to swerve. You need to accelerate out of it. You need to do emergency braking. You need to do something And sometimes just doing the same thing you're currently doing might solve the problem. Allowing them to go because you already know you're not going to hit them. But here's the thing. This is an active threat. So they are in your path. So you're going to have to swerve, mercy brake, or accelerate out of there. You have to do something. Don't target fixate. So that is how you avoid road hazards while riding, is plan your ride. Position for safety, locate hazards or hazardous situations, assess relevant threats, navigate active threats.